Good morning friends. The topic for today's video has been selected on various requests being received from across the country by those organizations who are new to the sector and want to apply for fresh FCRA registration. However, this video shall be useful for not only the new organizations but also those organizations whose FCRA registration was cancelled at least 3 years ago and want to re-register themselves under FCRA, as after the cancellation, one is not permitted to apply for the registration for a period of 3 years from the date of such cancellation. In this video, we have not only covered the complete process of registration as laid down in the Act, but also the eligibility criteria and the prerequisites required to be fulfilled for obtaining FCRA registration. However, the process of filling up of relevant form for the registration has been covered in the subsequent part of this video. So let's begin. In Rule 9 of the Foreign Contribution Regulation Rules 2011, which was amended recently in November 2020, a new clause F has been inserted, which defines the eligibility criteria for any person seeking to obtain registration under FCRA. The said clause F of Rule 9 lays down that the person seeking registration under FCRA shall be in existence for a period of 3 years and has spent a minimum amount of rupees 15 lakhs on its core activities for the benefit of the society during the last 3 financial years. So it is clear that any person who is older than 3 years and have spent at least 15 lakhs towards its main objects in the last 3 financial years in aggregate are eligible to apply for FCRA registration. So if you are looking forward for getting FCRA registration in the near future, plan the quantum of your activities for the defined objects accordingly. Coming to the process of registration, again, the same has been laid down in Rule 9 of the Foreign Contribution Regulation Rules 2011, according to which an application for registration under FCRA has to be made in electronic form FC3A, and after the submission of online application, the hard copy of such application along with the required documents which was uploaded with the form shall have to be dispatched to the FCRA wing of the MHA department. Remember, the form and the documents should contain the seal and signature of the chief functionary. Such hard copy application and related documents should reach the central government within 30 days of online submission, failing which the request shall be deemed to have ceased, which implies the registration process might not be initiated at all by the department. However, practically, the registration process does not end with the dispatch of the documents. The local FCRA inspectors physically visit the registered address of the organization, inspect the necessary documents, ask for clarifications from the office bearers wherever they deem it necessary, and then a report is submitted by them to the head office in Delhi. It seems that on the basis of such report, the decision related to acceptance or rejection of the application is usually taken and communicated to the applicant person. As laid down in subsection 3 to section 12 of the Act, if on the receipt of the application, the central government is satisfied that all the conditions for the registration are met, ordinarily within 90 days from the date of receipt of such application, they grant the certificate of registration, and if not, then it shall communicate the reasons thereof. However, practically we have found that the registration process is too prolonged. The time period of 90 days usually exceeds, and the organizations keep waiting in a dilemma of registration or rejection. Moving on to the prerequisite for FCRA registration, one of them was already laid down in earlier Rule 9, that is the opening of exclusive designated bank account for receiving foreign contribution, but the same was amended with the FCRA Amendment 2020 and opening of FCRA account specifically at SBI NDMB, which is the New Delhi main branch located at 11 Sansad Marg, or Parliament Street for the purposes of receiving foreign contribution was made mandatory for all FCRA registered organizations. I repeat, one of the prerequisites was already laid down in the earlier Rule 9, that is, the opening of exclusive designated bank account for the purpose of receiving foreign contribution. But the same got amendment in 2020, and opening of such FCRA account specifically at the New Delhi main branch of SBI was made mandatory for all the FC organizations. Next pre-requirement was introduced in 2020 by inserting section 12A in the Act, which made quoting of Aadhaar number for all the key functionaries or office bearers mandatory for the applicant organizations. The last pre-requirement is the registration of Niti Aayog, that is, registering yourself at the NGO Darpan portal. So, along with the eligibility criteria, these three prerequisites also need to be kept in mind while applying for FCRA registration. I hope this video will serve as a self-check and eye-opener to those persons or organizations who are looking forward for registering themselves under FCRA. For more such tutorials, keep tuned to our channel and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.